Okay, hello and welcome. Today we are going to show you how to fit and install a Lazer grill kit onto a Land Rover Defender. We're at the Neen Overland garage in Peterborough, UK. The Lazer grill kit comes as standard with all the fittings that you need, the hardware, the screws and so on. It's a stainless steel mesh with a nylon polymer coating, which means it doesn't chip, it doesn't rust. Very easy to install this into a Defender. So if you're looking to mount a road legal auxiliary spotlight solution, it's a very nice way to do it. We'll be fitting the Lazer ST-4 lights, which offer huge performance from a compact unit, and the assembly comes with all the fixings that you need in order to make it work. The only tools you need are a screwdriver and a 10mm socket. So let's get started. First thing that you do when you receive the Lazer lights, they've got little caps on the end here. You basically have to pull off the cap on both sides. This then gives you access to a little fixing hole in here where you can put an M6 fastener. So we do that on both sides, taking care not to damage the powder coat. Now today we're installing this onto a Defender which has got a winch bumper. So one important point to mention is that normally customers install these grills with the lights at the bottom, but it's possible to reverse it and put the lights at the top, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So first of all I'll show you putting the lights into the grill, and then we'll put the grill onto the car. So you lay the lights face down onto a surface that isn't going to damage or scratch them. We are then putting the wire of the lights up through the aperture like so. Do this on both of the lights. Okay, so they slot in quite nicely there. Now all we have to do is put in the spacers which come with the lights. So easiest way generally is to slide them in from the underside like so. If you do the centre ones first and then the two on the outboard side, then that's certainly the best solution. Okay, so having dropped in the spacers, we then need to put in our M6 fastener and the nut. The key is to drop the nut in first and then use your finger, or if you prefer you could use a screwdriver or similar, and simply push the nut up to the end and start to engage the fastener as shown. Do this on both sides, and it's probably easiest just to do them finger tight initially, and then we're going to, after we've done them finger tight, use a ratchet with a 10mm socket to do the final tightening operation. Okay, so we've got the bolts finger tight, and before we do the final operation you can see that actually the grill is coming down at a bit of a slant. So you could imagine when you put these lights on the vehicle now, it wouldn't be pointing in a straight ahead direction. So the key is we've got to lift the back of the grill before we do the final tightening operation. So you can use anything from bits of wood or anything. It needs to be about 30mm, the bars that you use. We're using aluminium bars because that's what we've got available. The nylon polymer coat is extremely tough. You know, it doesn't scratch easy, but of course be mindful of whatever you're using, that it's still a nicely finished part. So we've got those now in place. You can see the back of the grill's now being raised up, so we can do the final tightening operation. So if I get the ratchet go in the right direction, what you're looking for here is you're wanting to see that the light is lined up with the aperture in the grill as you're tightening it up, and then we do it on both sides like so. Okay, so that's pretty tight now, and actually I can see, looking from the back here, that the lights are pretty well lined up, and as well it's worth just sanity checking it from the front as well. Make sure that in both cases the opening for the light at the top there, the line which accommodates the mount under certain circumstances, is matching up with the grille. And on this lamp it is. This lamp needs a bit of adjustment. So we simply loosen off that nut ever so slightly, and we just pull that back into play, and then we just retighten it. And now we've got a nicely matched up grille, which will be straight when it goes on the vehicle. Time to put it on the vehicle.